AI will replace human. AI will do a job of human. See, many customer comes to me and asks, I have a problem. And they somewhere heard this problem can be solved by AI. But not necessary that every problem should be solved by AI, right? There could be some problem which are very simple in nature. Even if you write some business rules, you can solve it. But then, how to identify a problem that can be solved by AI, machine learning, is a very critical thing in market. And I personally have spent a lot of time classifying those use cases about which approach I should take. Is it regression is good for that, or can I solve this problem only with natural language processing, or can I use Gen AI tools for that matter? So that all solutioning becoming a very important part. But then it really becomes very important for every one of us to understand, does AI really help or not? Because this is an expensive technology. You must be spending a lot of time to understand those mathematical terms associated with AI. And then the cost of development is also expensive. Even the project which is getting deployed in market is also expensive. But then the first stage, what we do as an individual in our organization, we try to understand how AI and where AI can solve this problem. And whatever word that you're talking about, computer vision, natural language processing, machine learning, supervised, unsupervised, clustering, I think I have at least solved 2000 plus problem statements using these technologies. I am damn good in computer vision. Vision is my domain. Within AI, I am a core computer vision guy. I have solved at least 500, 600 customer problems only using computer vision, and I'm still continuing with it. Right now, I have two very good problem statements that I can talk about. And over the period, I switched from computer vision to natural language processing because there are a lot of requirements coming on the text analytics. That's where I'm spending time. And inherently, your machine learning remains to be the platform to use all use cases for computer vision and natural language processing. So I had to learn all your clustering techniques. I had to learn all your neural networks. I had to learn a lot of things on that. In vision system, currently manufacturing, manufacturing, you heard this word, manufacturing factories? Yes. There are many manufacturing factories we have. What they're facing a challenge is every product that comes out of the market, goes to the market, needs the quality check, right? Even if you go and buy something, you need to check whether it is 100% accurate or is there a quality check made, yes or no, right? You don't buy a product which is the faulty ones. But there are a lot of manual intervention which are required to see those products on the shop floor or your manufacturing floor. So instead, human eyes, there are a lot of cameras are placed, the product comes under camera, do a lot of image processing, understand those defects there or understand the quality parameters, and then there is a go no go decision taken care, and then we sort that problem. So right now I have 3 projects like this going on from my customer where they have about 80 odd people doing the inspection, and now they want to do it manual because they're scaling up the factory and they want to increase their production by double. But unfortunately they do not have more than 80 people to do it. So they need some robots and machine to take care of the job. So the similar problem which I'm trying to solve. So the problem what we had is, now I have opened up the tool which HP has created, for example, and I am writing down I need 10 servers for my Gen AI development, which is my backend engine. And I have submitted the request. Request got approved. We paid the advance. They are preparing that 10 server for us, which we are getting dispatched in 3 weeks of time as per their production time. We were happy. But suddenly next day morning, my boss is coming back to me and asking, no, we need 20 servers. Now what we do, we have an email address and we send an email to HP guys, for example, that now I need 20 servers, not 10. Please increase my order by 10. So there was a guy on the HP side was looking at all those emails and then going in the system and changing the order from 10 to 20, which was a manual activity. And likewise, what we heard from our customer, that they were getting at least 3,000 requests every day to change the orders, either to increase, either to decrease. And it was a huge manual task, right? So we use NLP for that, where I know my subject line is telling my order number, and I'm interpreting those words available or coming through the email and identifying whether it is a change of quantity or is it a change of payment. There are 6, 7 categories we worked with, and then we used to understand what is a new thing coming into it, and automatically the backend system is to get updated, and then email is to be fired to customer and my HP guys as well, for example. That means I'm saving so much of time of those guys who are manually checking those emails. And it's not a difficult thing, but why should I do that? All emails coming and checking, and I can automate that process. That's where probably a lot of NLP work that we have implemented. So these kind of projects that we were working in the industry, and I think what you're doing is also resonate the same thing, right? What you're doing on the face detection, which is a very powerful tool, many people are using it, especially if you go to these factories, you have to wear all that safety gears, right? You have to have a helmet, the safety shoes, your gloves, even there has to be a pad on your all arms. If you're not wearing it, that's a risk to the company. It's risk to you as well if you're working there. So the camera what they place now, they are trained on this kind of models what you're building to make sure that you are wearing a helmet. If you're not wearing the helmet, there's an alarm that get generated, and it can say that this guy is not wearing the helmet. If you know the face, and if it is the employee, I can do the face recognition and I can say, Rajesh, you are not wearing the helmet. So, but see, these kind of things are coming in market, and this looks very simple problem statement, but even if a small accident happens in the factory, there is a shutdown. There is a huge legal case comes. Like 5, 7 years back, this world was just getting very like very common for everyone. But before 5 years, rather 10 years back, hardly people were knowing what this tool called machine learning, what this tool called. There are very few people using it. Now everybody is doing it. See, until and unless there is a demand in the market, nobody invests time and money for all those things, right? So the demand is growing well, and I kind of represent in many forums like my Smart India Hackathon, which Rajesh helps me. Even I go to the conferences. I talk about AI. Last month I was invited by Bombay Hospital, Mumbai, where I had spoken about how AI can help doctors. I had some experience which I can share with them. So they asked me some problems. Can this be solved by AI? Can this be solved by some normal rules or image processing or maybe some text analytics? So this just started. I think down the line, 8, 10 years, there would be a huge demand on this kind of solution. And uh, there is a misconception in market that AI will replace human. AI will do a job of human, but that's not the case. I think AI will do a job which is more or less repetitive in nature, similar in nature, and then it will allow a human like us to do a little more qualitative work than quantitative work. Yes.
So then why is AI generating art? Why is it trying to replace the job of an artist?
See, there are two answers for this question. First of all, you need to be a very good individual in of or rather in whatever you do. Like if you're an artist, you have to be a very good artist. You can't be replaced in that case. The AI tool, what we are seeing in generation of images, these are very simple things. They are not complex ones.
But AI is involved in it.
Yeah. So 25 years back when we graduated, there was no automation. All we were going in tanga, like 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 a I traveled like a bullock cart when I go to school. Then we have autos. Then we have taxis. Now you have drones. Things will keep changing. In every domain, things will keep changing. Similarly, of course, the one who was driving the auto was not learning the car to drive. Then he will not survive in market. He has to learn a car driving, right? Skills. So you have to keep upgrading your skills everywhere. Now, the art was not been touched many years, but now with this technology, but art is also getting useful. But I see a lot of advantage that you can do. Now, suppose if you're writing a book, right? You can write one book in 1 year, probably, because it requires huge amount of knowledge, skills, and then bringing the context together and articulate it properly. Now you can write two because you have tools like AI, ChatGPT available with you, so that you can bring your more ideas to the market. So that means it is not taking your job, not reducing the work, but it is helping you to do a job which you can do little better or can scale up your work as well. That's where the things are going on. So it's a misconception in market that AI is taking your job. No, AI is helping you to do your job better. And if you're making a mistake, AI immediately tells you, no, you're doing something wrong.